Well, hello, everybody. Spegtacular, feeling under the weather, Silverstacular is here to talk to you today about my $3,000 coin. And it's just been going up in price, this coin that I bought a while ago. It's just so crazy to see that these Mexican 50 pesos at these high gold prices, these all-time high gold prices, may I add, ends up causing the coin to go over $3,000. Now, whenever I put this video out, that price could drop, who knows? But as of the making of it, $3,000 coin. How insane is that, huh? And that's just based on the spot price. That's no numismatic value whatsoever in these. Wow, unbelievable. Um, check out what I got right here. I'm going to try to move this camera a little bit. Look at this mess of Mexican Libertads, huh? I just thought, you know what? Let me put these on the table right here. This is a symbolism of one man's trash becoming another man's treasure when prices come up just a little bit. This right here shows an unloading, if you will, that somebody said, hey, $32 silver is my number. And again, whatever the price is by the time this video is seen by you, it is what it is. This video could be watched a year later and prices could go up or down, who knows. But at this time, silver hit $32. And that was a moment for people. That was a time, and I've said this before, you know, a lot of people have that $30 number in their head, and they've had it for many years, that when silver hits $30, they're out, right? They're going to drop everything and they're going to just get out of here. So this is going to come to a point. You're going to like this, right? I mean, many of you probably already know this. But anyways, some people, it's 31, man. They just can't take it anymore. They're like, I'm out. This is good enough for me. 31's good. I'm gone, right? 32, that's another moment where people are like, hey, what a great opportunity for me to drop that silver I've just been holding on to, doing nothing with. I got bills to pay. I got credit cards to fix up. You know, I got student loans that got to go away. And now's that time to get rid of them. But it is your time as a stacker, an opportunist, right, to buy into stuff that can be a little bit collectible, that can go ahead and appease some of the collectors out there. This is your time to shine, because you're going to want to come in at those moments. So when silver hits some odd numbers, right, whenever it hits 30, you want to go search out your local places. You want to buy some odds and ends online for a good deal, because there's a lot of places online that offer like random 1 ounce rounds, and they'll have some really good deals on them. And sometimes those random 1 ounce rounds, when price goes up, can be really cool stuff like this. And $31 was an example. You guys should have been out there just scouring, you know, your local places or your online opportunities. Like I just mentioned, those places that are selling random rounds for cheap. There's no better time to do it than when there are highs in the market. And silver, man, it's been forever since silver got to 32, right? I mean, many of us thought, you know, 30 was a really, really strong time, and then we're going to see some kind of crash. But seeing it come back up to 32 and stay there for a day or so was interesting. Now, who knows, again, where it's going to be by the time you see this. Shoot, it could be $500 an ounce, you know, silver shooting the moon. That's probably not going to do that, in my opinion, but who knows. But anyways, this was my opportunity to go out there and see somebody else's collection. They're over it. For whatever the case may be, hopefully it served them well, this silver they stacked. A lot of these are 1983 and 1985 Mexican Libertads. Maybe the person got them around those years, 1983, 1985, and they paid such a decent price for them. I don't know. Actually, I think around that time, wasn't silver pretty expensive? Around 1983, wasn't it pretty high? Anyways, who knows? Who knows what they paid, but they decided it's time to get out, and I decided it's time to get in. So, moral of the story is, keep an eye out during these times of highs, because people are going to be dropping stuff off. And you might be able to find some cool pieces that you can sell for a profit, and then the profit gets you more of the regular stuff, right? So even if you are not a collector, right, you don't like Mexican Libertads, you think that they're dumb, whatever the case may be, there's a great opportunity when you buy these kinds of coins. Mexican Libertads, what are these? Some of these germanium mint pieces. Found some of those out there. Sorry for the camera shake. I'm getting crazy right now. I mean, these are all opportunities. These 2 ounce privateer pieces right here. If you remember those from years ago, this is the Kraken. Kraken has a huge premium on them, huge premium. You can end up selling this stuff and then just go buying more of the plain Jane, the regular stackable rounds, right? The nothing special rounds, the stuff that you maybe believe in more than the collectibles. For the people out there that say silver is silver, then you also need to be the people that go, hey, let me buy into the collectibles a little bit, certain ones, because I can be more of a silver is silver kind of fellow when I go to sell that stuff off. I've preached that before. I want to beat that horse dead again because this is an opportunity. When we're reaching these all-time highs, go out there and check your local places for really interesting gold pieces, right? People see $2,600 gold and they're like, I'm out. That's good enough for me. There's no way it can go higher. $2,700 gold. I'm out. There's no way it can go higher. $2,800 gold. Oh, I'm out. There's always going to be people at different thresholds. And you need to be those kind of people when you have the cash to spend, you have the investment money, not if you're trying to swipe credit cards and just build up some kind of, terrible interest payments. When you have some cash for investing and you have that opportunity, when there's times in the market like this, you need to be that person that goes out and searches for this collectible stuff because you can really capitalize on your stack. Seriously, the collectible market is never going to go away. Never going to go away unless we're in some kind of, well, if you played the game or watched the series, the Fallout, if you watch that at all. If you're in some kind of Fallout situation, maybe then collectibles are not going to be that great unless they're, bobbleheads, because then Fallout, bobbleheads were very important. But just joking aside, unless you're in that kind of situation, collectibles are going to be a thing that everybody gets into. And people collect things of all different types. I mean, you've seen me. Let me just show you a couple collectibles sitting here on my desk. Here's a Megalodon shark's tooth. This is his big sister or brother, who knows. But, I collect that kind of stuff. What else do I got on my desk right here? I collect old antiques that have to do with like the coin industry. You've seen these right here. The old penny machine right there that somebody would have on their belt. And they'd be like, oh, you need your change right there for your popcorn? I got you, sonny. One of those. Shoot, here's some of these right here. Old oil cans. I just found that kind of interest right there. Here's some Sinclair Dino-Lean, right? Motor oil. So these are fun. What else? I'm just showing stuff on my desk. Look at this. I found this little bank right here. That's kind of cool. Door opens at $10. I personally pried that door open because I was like, I'm not going to wait for $10 to see what kind of coins were in there. And, spoiler alert, they weren't great. They were not great. You've all seen this right here, my Buck Rogers lunchbox. Can I zoom this out? There you go, Buck Rogers lunchbox with the thermos, no big deal. Got the thermos in there in case I need a nice warm drink when it's cold out in Florida, which is never. Let's see, put that back real quick. Showing off my collectibles. I'm just giving examples, right? I know I have more than that right here. Oh, this, yeah, you probably don't want to see that. Here, this is kind of cool. Again, goes back with the old cans and stuff. Look at that. Huh? Some Oriole talc. Crazy stuff, right? Old rusty cans. Why am I into that stuff? I don't know, but I am. This watch just sits here. I love it because it has a coin on it. But look how cool that stuff is. So again, collectibles. People are into collectibles, and somebody collects different things. There's a different collection for everybody. I could show you a lot more. Have you guys seen some of my video game stuff? I love the video game statues. Let me show you one of these real quick. And then we're done. I promise we're done after this. I'll take it down without ruining my entire desk. Look at this thing. So there's my really cool, like a video game related statue kind of thing that I just think are so cool. So those are fun. Limited edition, no big deal. So, but again, people collect stuff, and there's always going to be a market for collectors. So don't be that person that goes, silver is silver, so I am not worried about getting into anything but just the cheapest stuff possible. Go out there. If you can find the right deals and you know what you're doing, you can flip for a profit, and that is what I'm preaching right here. And also, be excited if you bought gold a while back, because man, that has been doing some really, really impressive things, hasn't it? And it's because of a crazy time we're in and what's going on in the world for sure. But That being said, you have a little safe haven in your happy little hands. If you were able to get any amount of gold, you should definitely feel good about investing in it at this time. Anyways, I got to go for now. I appreciate you for watching. Maybe you'll take some of this advice. Maybe you won't. Maybe you just like to see some pretty stuff. And if you like pretty stuff, then hey, I like you too, because I think you're pretty stuff. I got to go. Spegtacular. The I Love Silver Duck right here just wants to say goodbye. I'm out.
Well, hello everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular.
You know, when I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.